Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed.
Everyone to me! To me! Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
The mark of a dangerous...
Imbolc 37th, 1273, Saturday, Oxenfurt. Ciri and I picked up quite a few contracts in Oxenfurt. Proper Witcher ones, that is, a griffin, a troll, and a monster. We'll start with the griffin and see what the day has in store.
Worked out nicely, don't you think?
A witcher. Oh, step over here.
Purse I got was full of counterfeit crowns. Look at here. Bronze with just a little...
You post the notice?
I did indeed. Hans of Sedaris, mercenary captain. Know of a monster that needs slaying. You interested?
What kind of monster are we talking about?
If only I knew. It was like this. Got Radovid to hire me and my company, but he's been late with the pay the last weeks. And I'll be damned if we're to risk our lives for free, like hell.
Couldn't agree more. But you were gonna tell me about the monster.
Yes. We arrived here, encamped. Then it turned out some beast prowls the area. Snatchers cows and the like. Reckoned we should help the local boys, so we grabbed our weapons and set out. Me and Kurt one way, Gerd and Henk the other. Gerd and Henk never returned. Whatever it was, it got 'em. Jobs for a professional, clearly. So Kurt and me, we chipped in for a small reward, hoping someone's willing to help the locals, avenge our comrades in the process.
Awfully noble of you.
Ah, mercenaries, we've our honor too. Well, Master Witcher, what will it be? Will you take the job?
All right. Where do I start looking?
South of here. It's where we split up. It's where we last saw Gerd and Henk alive.
I am surprised so many people don't know that Radovid is dead.
Dijkstra hasn't declared himself king yet. Human. Claw marks, bite marks, armor ripped to shreds. No sign of another corpse.
Drink and race, travel from town to town, not worry a whit about anything.
Short of coin, dangerous monsters, folk hates us. Flying monster. Gripped the second body in its claws. Didn't quite get everything to its nest. Piece by piece, follow the thread.
Even more so. I'm still a long way from mastering anything, but I am trying. Anyway, I did learn from the best.
That one agrees. Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
Tracks end here. Damn birds must have picked the ground clean, but they've already found the rest of the corpse, probably. All I gotta do is follow the cawing.
What do I do?
Look for a way up there.
Another chance to win.
Did he just call you witch fucker?
Thanks to Dandelion, everybody knows.
And the nest? Empty, except for leftovers. Thin rakides, sparse after feathers. Interesting. An arch griffin.
We've done the hardest part. Only the pleasant parts left now.
We still have to kill it. Won't return before dark, though. There is a burned laboratory south of here that I would like to investigate. Come on.
House is completely destroyed, but the magic circle's intact. Looks to me like a locked portal. Wonder if I can open it using one of Aramis's items.
What's the catch?
I hate portals.
Reeks in here.
Smells of despair.
That stench. Ripe cheese. Seems Aramis was a tyromancer.
What's a tyromancer?
Form of magical divination which features the use of cheeses. Not the strangest form, as magical schools go.
I know. You're leaving?
You're right, wrong direction.
Worked out nicely, don't you think?
That stench is a pain for my witcher senses. Ciri, found another portal.
Come. We shall talk on the way.
You think he might have left sentries down here?
I can't say just yet, but I'm not willing to rule it out.
Gotta share this discovery with Lambert. Foglets are immune to the smell of old cheese.
Neckers are immune to cheese too.
Who taught you that?
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? Nahalani's eye.
Just managed to forget it was today.
fault. I should look around. Magic barrier still active. Gotta find a way to turn it off.
Not what I meant.
It didn't work.
Someone placed an illusion here.
I like it when you smile.
Deactivated the barrier. If this sword is as deadly as Aramus's cheeses, it's worth taking. Maybe I'll name it the Emmentaler.
Time we were on our way.
Fresh air, finally.
Do they return?
Witch hunters burned them in Novigrad. Still enough daylight left. Let's return to Oxenfurt.
Don't let up! Gonna kill you!
Release me! The key is nearby, I'm sure.
What do you think about a race back to the city?
Geralt, please, not now.
If you even think to help elves in these times, I'd be amiss not to reward you, Vatgern. Find me in the camp nearby. I shall have something for you.
Maybe later.
Lingering like flies around shit instead of doing some honest work.
Oi, look, man! Would you help me?
Go down. My legs are tired of walking. My arms are tired of swinging.
It's as heavy as a rock. Guts
Coming
as
with?
empty as me pot.
What's the matter?
Woodland spook done took me mare the other night, and there I were, so content the war had spared her.
A woodland spook?
Aye, as my forefathers told it. Comes at midnight, sprinkles blood on your threshold so as none'll wake. Then it steals. Would you search out me mare for me? Chat with the wood dweller, perchance he'll give her back.
Horses disappear around here often.
Nay, sir. Not many horses at all these days. Soldiers took all that didn't die. But me neighbour had a steed. Then 2 nights passed, whoosh! Spook took him. Times passed, 'twere maybe a cow getting milked at night or a hen nipped here or there. But now,
Interesting. How much will you give me if I find your horse?
give ye a 5th of vodka. Sound all right?
It'd sound fine if you changed that 5th to 5, then added jugs at the end, then offered me the equivalent in crowns.
Well, fine. Have it your way. Just bring her back. She's a grey mare, mind you. None too large.
Even spooks leave tracks. Let me look around, see if I can find some.
Witcher's coming!
Another track.
So we have a monster that grabs a horse and rides away.
Geralt, you know that's never been true.
And here is our monster. 2 legs and pointy ears.
No closer. Nothing here for you, Vatgern.
Need that many horses? Your light brigade planning to charge straight into Radovid's camp?
We need them to transport the wounded.
Uh-huh. Local peasants must have charged you a bundle for them.
If we could afford to purchase horses, we would not be starving.
Know the owner of one, but you probably need his horse more than he does.
Did you mean to take it? What next? Might we expect villagers with torches and pitchforks?
Doubt they'll venture out this far. Farewell.
That was the right thing to do.
His Majesty King Radovid is a stern ruler, but a just one.
He is more of a stiff ruler by now.
I don't know, Geralt.
That ain't a rat for sure.
Here to talk about the contract.
Contract? Ah, yes. Put my mark to something of the sort. Seems a creature's attacking lonely passers-by, abandoning their corpses in gutters around Oxenfurt.
Isn't that something you should look into?
Perhaps, but we've a ploughing war to win. Haven't got the time to clean gutters.
I'll take the job. Need to hear some details.
You'll learn everything I know.
Like to examine the victims' bodies.
A corpse is a corpse.
I see the wounds. Might be able to tell what kind of monster killed them.
Ask our Sawbones. He'll know if the corpses have been burned or not. You'll most likely find him in the hut on the riverbank. Our impromptu morgue.
Any witnesses to these attacks? Anyone see the beast?
Some woman survived an attack. They say she's not been sober since. I'd try the tavern in Oxenfurt if you're willing to try talking to her.
Won't give me any trouble with the reward, will you?
Nah, I want this out of my hair.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Guilty the puking setting.
Let's try it out then.
Really want to become a sailor?
Oh, will you buy a round for a victim of the beast?
Tell me about the monster. How you were attacked.
I'd need another bottle to get through it.
I think you'll tell me everything I need to know. Bottle or no bottle.
Yes, I will. I was leaving the inn that night. Might have had a drink or 5. I'm sure I wasn't hallucinating. Something down an alley called my name. It was dark. Couldn't see what it was, but it wasn't no human. Of that I'm certain.
What makes you so sure?
I just know. This thing grabbed the hem of my skirt, but I broke free and ran.
That it? You didn't see much.
Don't believe me either, do you? Fuck you! Fuck you all! Look at that, just
Yuck.
Speak for yourself.
That didn't help. Let's examine the corpses.
If you were an ordinary man, I'd diagnose anemia. But you are far from...
You the medic? I'd like to see the monster's victims.
Oh, yes. I've not had them burned yet. Must get to that.
You've done autopsies yet? Intend to?
Why would I? Beggars and vagrants. Every last one stinking of cheap wine.
Mind if I have a look?
In point of fact, I'd prefer you didn't sniff around.
Gonna make me come back with a written order?
Good grief. Pushy, aren't we? Here, the key to the morgue. Look all you want. Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, and white to white.
He was drunk. Someone dragged him over the cobblestones. Fang marks on his neck. Vampire sucked his blood. Vampire bites and the strong stench of alcohol. Just
Of
like
course.
the other one. Fondness for jewelry. Wounds on the victims' bodies. Everything suggests a catacan. Except this vampire likes the blood of drunkards. That's the way to lure it out.
I could stay right here forever.
You choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Or not. What does the bestiary say about catacans?
Catakons and their more dangerous kin, Nicorets, are the embodiments of human fear. They hide in the shadows, they feed on blood, they resemble enormous bats, though with long fangs and even longer talons. And, as if that weren't terror enough, they can turn invisible, waiting unseen while dread of their unpreventable attack overwhelms their victim. When fighting a Catacan, one must pay particular attention to its shadow, often the only way to know its location. Catacons are invulnerable to steel, regenerate quickly, hear acutely, and move at incredible speed. To even the odds, one can temporarily immobilize Catacons using the Uden sign, then seize that moment to attack with all one's might, for there might not be another chance.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty. Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
Want to get drunk off my ass, and it's gotta be on cheap wine.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
Neither, just part of the job.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
Pour, and keep it coming.
Once was a maid from Vico, Varro. Tight at night she'd be loose tomorrow. Early in the morning. Another maid from Vico, Varro.
Stop whining.
Loud with pleasure.
You're a witcher.
Drank with
You've
sorrow
dived in
till
murkier
early
waters.
in the morning.
Catacan didn't hear it. I'll try another verse.
Our third maid was not demanding. Gave it up to any man standing early in the morning.
What's the meaning of this? Such rudeness and vulgarity, young people these days.
All right. Sheesh.
I sense your blood.
Come out and fight, bitch.
I shall drink your blood.
Come on, cut the shit.
Here I am. Over here.
Where's that damned Catacan?
Worked out nicely, don't you think?
You weren't the one to drink that swill.
I can hear it.
You rogue. Sword, sheath it.
Which way to go? I can hear it.
What do I do?
Stay close.
To the hut by the river.
Guard the front door.
Agreed.
Think we will be cheated of our reward?
Not this time.
Killed the monster that was murdering folk. Turns out a catacan was prowling the city.
You speak true. But what on earth's a catacan?
A higher vampire. Particularly interesting case, this one.
How the hell could a foul beast be interesting?
This one liked alcohol. Had a hugely inflated ego, too.
What matters is you snuffed it out. Due some praise for that, Witcher.
So long.
Back to the griffin from this morning. Ready for a night under the stars?
Splendid.
Well, any progress?
Monster's dead. I slew it. It was a griffin. An archgriffin, in fact.
In that case, I'm grateful. Arch grateful. Your reward.
Thank you. And in the future, try summoning a witcher before any blood's spilt.
Good work with that griffin.
I once visited a world where the heroes of old used to ride into battle on griffins.
Must have been quite a spectacle.
Now, these creatures were all but extinct. So were dragons. Sometimes I wonder if it is the right thing to do, killing all those creatures.